for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. Look at Cleveland's starting group. LeBron James is out there with Lucas. Then there's Havlicek. Then it's Curry. And it's Thurman in at the 5, down low. And for Brooklyn, Joel Embiid out there with James. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Cunningham in at the 2.
Here we go.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Curry against McGrady. Pass to Lucas. Back to Curry. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. From deep three-point land, the rebound by James. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Havlicek outside. For 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's LeBron with the drive, and he gets the bucket.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes it back.
Now, here is Havlicek. Lucas inside. Cunningham's there.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by McGrady. Into the lane. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Curry passes to Lucas. Back to Curry. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by McGrady. Here's Cunningham. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got 3 assists in the game. Curry passes to Lucas. Back to Curry. Nifty move. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Cunningham finds Embiid. Kuzma outside. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Curry's checked in for Brooklyn. The 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 4. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Poked loose. It's stolen by Cunningham. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break and making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Free throw good, James. Brooklyn leading by 6. Pass to Cunningham. Now here's Embiid. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Kuzma. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Here's Thurman. No one near James as he lets it go. Drops in the tray. LeBron's got 6.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Wide open look. Kuzma pulls it in.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Embiid kicks to Cunningham. The 3. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Thurman passes to Havlicek. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little extra on that one.
Cleveland trails by 6. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Out to Kuzma. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Kuzma's got his second basket of the game.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. They've got LeBron James. He's out there with McCollum. And it's Kellogg in at the 4-man position. Cullen passes to Kellogg. And there's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And Kellogg, the 8th pick in the 82 draft for the Pacers. You talk about a player who came into the league ready to compete and is as polished as they get. Clark Kellogg's your man.
Cleveland shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Brooklyn leading by 8. Here's Kuzma. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Bird's got 3 assists in the game. The Cavaliers on offense. And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
James checked in for Irving. Lucas is checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's James. And the rejection by Curry.
And quick reaction by Curry. Steph putting some serious effort in defensively.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Cleveland trails by 10. Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark, and he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the Big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And Brooklyn making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. And Cleveland also making a change. Havlicek, he's checked in for Michael Redd. Pass to Lucas. Good defense by Jokic.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it. McCollum has a nice feel for catch and shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
That one goes in. Cunningham's got 12 points in the game.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Cunningham is an elite offensive player, a guy who can score in bunches and does a little bit of everything for his team.
Stephen Curry's checked in for McCollum.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Rebound, Brooklyn. Kuzma, left side. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. That's 12 points for Kyle Kuzma.
And this is who James is, a guy who's always looking to pass it and involve his teammates.
Outside for Curry. Curry buries the 3 shots.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Some changes for Brooklyn. Bird comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Curry. And Cleveland also making a change. Red's checked in. Cunningham outside. Lucas with the rebound. Cleveland trails by 14. Pass to Red. Curry outside. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's McGrady. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Red with the ball. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Red's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game. Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And it's in there.
But what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul.
Checking in for the away team, Nate Thurman.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
First personal foul.
That's good from Cunningham.
Billy Cunningham at the line, 2 shots.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. There's 42 seconds left here in the second. It's stolen by McGrady. The finish. And it's a great Great finish!
Oh, my.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Pass to Havlicek. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Cunningham. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
And how about the look at the midair theatric switching hands before the slam?
Wow, added just a touch of class to that throwdown. Curry against McGrady. Shot from free throw range. The shot by Curry, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And so it's Brooklyn, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly.
They're measuring up the shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Brooklyn with the ball. James is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Cunningham. And it's McGrady in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And this is his third trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him.
Billy Cunningham at the line.
No good on the second free throw. Here's Thurman, guarded by Embiid. LeBron passes to Thurman. LeBron against Cunningham. And it's LeBron missing. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Brooklyn. Here he goes. He gets that one. Cunningham's got 27 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And then Cunningham slams it in.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Havlicek. Drills it from outside. Havlicek's got 6.
Well, that's basically a warm-up three for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Good. 14 points for him.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Here's Thurman, guarded by Embiid. Thurin's shot is off. It's Kuzma penetrating. Shoots over Havlicek. It's good.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Pass to Havlicek. And here's LeBron outside. Rebound, Brooklyn. LeBron's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Down low, Embiid. Lucas with the rebound. Lucas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Stephen Curry.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
And here's Havlicek. He's got 6, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Tossing the pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Here's Kuzma. Pass to Embiid. The kick out to Cunningham. Kuzma against LeBron. 5 to shoot. And they'll get another chance. Out to Kuzma. Cunningham outside. Kuzma outside. Sinks the triple. Kuzma's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Havlicek. No good from outside. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Drops in the breakaway layup. Curry's got 8.
And all the way, Curry outplaying everyone on the floor.
He can't get it to go. LeBron with some nice D. Havlicek kicks to Curry. 3-pointer. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Brooklyn with the ball. The kick out to Cunningham. The tray. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Brooklyn. Havlicek against Cunningham. Curry on the wing. Again, Curry missing. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. Easy to see why so many are high on Kuzma. Games like this prove how special he can be.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. Brooklyn with the ball. And Kuzma slams it in.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And that one's good by LeBron.
No question, James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
It's Curry outside. Sinks the three-pointer. 11 points in the game. 12 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The in the air and down hard.
Oh, stop.
And stolen by James. And it's a great finish.
Oh, my gosh.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little. And so it's Brooklyn with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Curry sitting on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. They've got Lucas. McCollum is out there with Michael Redd. Then there's Havlicek, and it's Kellogg in at power forward. Here's Heaton. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Lucas has got... Got 7 rebounds in the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jokic.
And just a soft-spoken guy. Lucas really lets his production do the talking, whether it be shooting, passing, or rebounding. The guy is the complete package.
LeBron's checked in for Brooklyn. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 10 points for LeBron.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And stolen by James.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
And here are the Cavaliers. LeBron with the block.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
Takes it inside, and they double up LeBron. Eaton the pass to James. Here's Curry with the three. Hits it from three-point range. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters. And
oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
That's good from Havlicek.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win. That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. It's blocked. Pass to Havlicek, and the Cavaliers pushing it up now.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Here's LeBron. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Bird, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Westbrook comes in for Curry.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Look, that's a coach's nightmare. Your player has an easy chance to score and blows it by trying to do too much.
Jokic finds James. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Cleveland. Westbrook with the steal. Outside, James. Up and in, that's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Curry with the bucket.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
LeBron outside. Here's Westbrook. It's blocked.
I'm not sure another player combines defense and offense as well as Thurman. The only reason he doesn't get more blocks is because so many guys are afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him.
Here's Havlicek. Off target from outside. James looking it over. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Lucas the pass to Thurman. Great D that time from LeBron.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
Thurman, he dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Jokic passes to LeBron. Fades and shoots. And too long on the shot. And here are the Cavaliers. It's Curry outside. Westbrook pulls it in. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal
And
foul.
such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
At the line, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for LeBron. So it's the Cavaliers now. With the step back. LeBron dishes to Curry. Back to LeBron. Stolen by Bird. Here's LeBron. Great play by Bird to set it up. Here is Havlicek. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sport. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Moments away, it'll be Brooklyn going up against the Timberwolves. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. We've got George. Holmgren is out there with Kevin McHale. Then it's Jones. And it's Suggs in at the 2. And for Brooklyn, Tracy McGrady is out there with Cunningham. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Embiid in at the 5. Here we go. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Holmgren in the post. Embiid's there.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
That'll be a 5-second call.
The ball goes to the away team.
McHale on the wing. Covered by LeBron. Jones, no one around him. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Pass to Suggs. Outside, George. Back to Suggs. Holmgren the screen. And that one's good, Suggs.
And this is a guy who is really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Suggs, so dangerous in the pick and roll.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Away team ball.
Holmgren against Embiid. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Pass to Suggs. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. George finds Suggs. Nailed from three-point land. Suggs has got 6 points.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And so just over a minute and a half played. Holmgren with a screen on Cunningham. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
For Minnesota, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. free throw drops for Suggs. Both free throws good from Suggs.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. That'll be a 5-second call.
The ball goes to the away team.
McHale outside. Jones for three. Brooklyn with the rebound. And here's Embiid. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
The ball goes to the away team.
Their offense is really clicking.
And yeah, I can see them adding even more points.
Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Jones, no luck. Brooklyn trails by 11. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That is his first foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Curry's checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Jones is checked in. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
And Minnesota has possession after the basket by Brooklyn.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
To the inside. Suggs, and it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Brooklyn making some changes. Jokic comes in for Embiid, and it's Bird in for Tracy McGrady. And then for Minnesota, Chris Humphries has checked in for Chet Holmgren. And Amir Coffey is subbed in for George. Suggs passes to Coffey. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Brooklyn trails by 7. Here's Bird. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
And Jokic long enough to get to that ball and control it.
There's 48 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Jones with it. Hasn't made one yet. Coffey passes to Suggs. Now here's McHale. 5 on the clock. Back to Suggs. It's blocked. And they get it back. Humphries with the bucket. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Kuzma kicks to Kirk. Suggs against Cunningham. And the shot goes in. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
The ball goes to the away team. Substitution on the court.
Good if it goes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Here's Curry. He has yet to score. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Chris Humphries is out there with McHale. Then it's Jones. And it's Coffey in at the shooting guard position. Jones against Jokic. Jones, the pass to McHale. And the three off target. Brooklyn trails by 8. Here's Bird. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Now Jones. Pass to Humphries. Here's Roddy. And a miss there on the triple. And so Curry will bring it up for Brooklyn. Bird kicks to Curry. Back to Bird. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Kuzma inside. Covered by Humphries. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Roddy. Humphries with a screen on Bird. And Roddy gets it to go.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Here's Irving. Outside curve. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Bird. Fader on the way. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Jones, the pass to McHale. Pass to Humphries. 6 to shoot. McHale setting the pick for Humphries. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Kuzma, that's good.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Attention fans, now on the court is your ice squad. Get loud and let them hear you.
Brooklyn making some changes. LeBron's checked in for Burke. Cunningham comes in for Irving. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Curry. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Now here's Holmgren. He's got 7. Drains it from beyond the arc. Holmgren's got 10.
And stretching out his shot from deep, Holmgren has developed some pretty solid range.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Now, here's Suggs. 11 points in the game. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Brooklyn trails by 5. Here's Kuzma. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Jones, the pass to Oberding. Back to Jones. Suggs with the ball. Takes the 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Brooklyn with the ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. It's LeBron with the drive. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Did you see LeBron just shrug off that contact there? It's like nothing even hit him.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Kevin McHale, he checked in for Minnesota. George comes in for Amir Coffey.
What's up? Shooting 1.
That one drops. He ties it up.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. And whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Now here's Jones. still without a basket. Shot's good by McHale.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Here's McGrady. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Outside, George. Jones with the screen on Kuzma. Holmgren at the elbow. The shot's good on the assist by George. Holmgren's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
It's Jones on the wing. Covered by LeBron. Back to George. There's the three. The shot. No good. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you've got to be hydrated.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
We've got James. Cunningham is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
McHale outside. Pass to Holmgren. And the rejection by Embiid.
He's so agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
And it's sent back by McHale. They recover it. And it's James missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. It's George on the wing. Back to Jones. McHale setting the pick for Jones. Bangs home the trifecta. Jones has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's LeBron going inside.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
McHale outside. Here's Suggs. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. And so James will bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 3. And James throws it down.
James on the attack, and that is absolutely terrifying.
Jones against McGrady. Jones the pass to George. Here's McHale. Outside, Jones. Clock at 6 from the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
LeBron on the roll. This time rocks it.
Here's Minnesota. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Suggs. George with the bounce pass. McHale looking for an opening. Shot clock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. The 19-foot shot. And there's Suggs on the assist by Holmgren. And that's 13 points for Jalen Suggs. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. McGrady passes to James. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
And LeBron continues to self-dial himself. Look at him. He's in a groove.
McHale with a screen on McGrady. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. McHale can't get it to go. Brooklyn with the ball. They lead by 1. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Curry's checked in for Brooklyn. Minnesota also with the sub. Jones checked in for Tyus Jones. Minnesota trails by 3. Suggs with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. McGrady against McHale. Driving the lane, and it's blocked. Inside, here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Suggs passes to McHale. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Kuzma. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Kuzma's got the lead up to 5 now for Brooklyn.
Able to score from almost anywhere. Kuzma rapidly becoming a guy that can hurt you.
McGrady, chalk up 2 there. There's a minute left in the third quarter. Here's Jones. Still yet to score. Jones sets the pick for McHale. Holmgren in the post. Embiid's there. The shot's good.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Here's Kuzma. Basket good. Kuzma's got 11 points. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, George. Suggs, screen on Cunningham. George, no good. Brooklyn leading by 7. There's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Jones. There's the pick. McHale on the wing. Over Jokic. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Brooklyn. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Jones. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Jalen Suggs is out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Brewer. Then it's Chris Humphries. And it's Roddy in at the 3 spot. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Brewer.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Not the first, and certainly not the last time we'll see this. LeBron finding airspace.
So it's Minnesota now. And here's Jones. Pass to Suggs. Back to Jones. Jacks up a 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jokic just got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shot on the wing. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Bird. And now it's an 11-point Brooklyn lead. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Westbrook's checked in for Stephen Curry. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He was not pleased. He said, you guys look dead out there. Told them they've got to play with more activity. And then he said, this is not going to cut it. I have to see who's going to step it up. Guys?
Thank you, David. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
George is checked in for the Timberwolves. Brewer pushes to Humphries. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Some changes for Minnesota. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Brewer. And McHale is subbed in for Chris Humphries. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Suggs passes to McHale. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A nice shot by George.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Here's James driving inside.
Westbrook quick to find the open man that time.
Minnesota trails by 12. Jones up top. He's covered by Westbrook. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Russell Westbrook. And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Oh, a big move by LeBron.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. McHale. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 12. Westbrook kicks to James. The 15-footer. The rebound by the Timberwolves. In the corner, George with it. To the middle. And McHale the basket on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Some changes for Brooklyn. Embiid, he's checked in for Jokic. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Bird. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Russell Westbrook. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. McGrady with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Ball goes to the away team.
Jones against McGrady. Fires for 3. Jones, no luck. 1:37 left in the game. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds. Minnesota trails by 10. To the paint. He's looking for McHale and finds him.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
That'll be a 5-second call.
The ball goes to the away team.
.129 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to McHale. Shoots over James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
15 Kevin McHale. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. He's perfect from the line this time.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead. And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. We've got 1:13 left here in the fourth quarter. Now Jones. McHale on the wing. Shoots. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's McHale. That shot, no good. Great D that time from LeBron. Down low, here's McGrady, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's McHale. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Here's LeBron. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you are at the mercy of LeBron James once he gets that kind of positioning. Nice finish.
Pass to Holmgren. And it's off from three-point range. And so James will bring it up for Brooklyn. Minnesota with the rebound. Oh, that's blocked. Takes a three. Offline. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Kyle Kuzma. James is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Cunningham, and it's McGrady in at the point guard position. And for the Pistons, and it's Gervin in at the 2.
Go.
So the Pistons will get the first possession. Inside, here's Sampson, and he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Check out Sampson slamming it down. Well, it doesn't take much for him to reach up there. At 7'4", he can almost dunk flat-footed.
Shot from the inbound. Armstrong with a bucket.
Really solid work from the mid-range there. I love seeing Armstrong rise up with the confidence he has in that stroke.
That'll be a 5-second call. An easy 2 on the layup.
When your point guard like Armstrong is able to score inside, that does add another element to your offense.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Takes the 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Armstrong's got 7 points in the game.
Hey, you've got to defend BJ out there now. He will not hesitate to let that three-pointer fly.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Pass to Rose. Launches it. Brooklyn pulls it in. Now Embiid. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. They've been making plays at both ends during this run, Grant.
When you're in a groove like this, there's no better feeling.
Down low. Pass to Armstrong. Jacks up a 3. Sampson tips it back in.
With those long arms, Sampson able to haul in the rebound and quickly get his own shot.
That'll be a 5-second call. Gervin, the pass to Weber. Here's Armstrong. This one for 3. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. I mean, they simply can't miss right now.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Pass to Weber. Rebounded by LeBron. Here's McGrady. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And I like seeing McGrady. Amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
here's Detroit. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Armstrong, no good. Brooklyn trails by 12. Ooh, it's stolen away. Rose outside with the floater, and he sinks the layup.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance. Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here is James. And Detroit making a change here. Davis is checked in. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Substitution on the floor.
McGrady, the pass to Cunningham. Kuzma for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Tell you what, guys, he seems to improve with every game. I mean, Kuzma continues to hone his catch-and-shoot game.
Pass to Gervin. Now here's Rose. Here's Weber. Here's Sampson. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end. Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
So both teams making some changes here. Back to Curry. Pass to Jokic. Here's the three. Rebounded by Gervin. Detroit leading by 13. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Stephen Curry.
Hey, Gervin is slight of build, but he's not afraid of a little contact. Doesn't mind getting bumped while shooting. He looks at it as easy money.
And he's good on the second. Brooklyn trails by 14. Here's Jokic. Brooklyn, no good that time either. And here's Detroit. They're on a 19-5 run. Here's Weber. Can't get it to fall. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers. Defensively, you have to stay connected to them on the perimeter.
Three-pointer. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 11. McGrady off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. And it's Detroit with the ball. Daniels passes to Davis. There's 21 seconds left in the opening quarter. And Embiid with the block.
Defensive instincts of Embiid on display there with the deny.
Here's Jokic. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. There's 10 seconds left in the opening quarter. And here's Curry for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Fires away from way outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Detroit, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
That's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Kyle Kuzma out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Bird in at the small forward position. Detroit leading by 5. Outside Davis. Pass to Pfizer. It's deflected. Here's Bird. There's the drive. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Hey, Bird is listed at about 6'9". I think he's closer to 6'10". He goes a strong, deceptively strong 220. All of that helps him when he takes it to the rack.
Here's Weber. Softly drops in the floater.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Here's Kuzma. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Kuzma's got 5 points.
You know, for such a young player, Kuzma has a tremendous amount of confidence and seems to be comfortable no matter where he is and what the circumstance is.
LeBron, he's checked in for Irving. Here's Armstrong. He's got 10. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Jokic. Puts it up from the high post. And there's James on the assist by Jokic. James has got his first bucket in this one.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. You can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
Weber passes to Daniels. Four on the clock. Armstrong, no good. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. James passes to Bird. Pure from three-point range. Bird's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, the quick release, Bird gets that shot off in an instant. He was ready and waiting to strike.
DeBusschere. That one's off. Still out of sync. Here's Jokic. Jokic using his size.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Rose against Cunningham. Fires the three. And again, no good by Detroit.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
He also can't ignore that they're winning the effort battle, grabbing offensive rebounds and making the most of those extra possessions.
Here's DeBusschere. And the shot's good.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 19-4 run. Here's Bird. Buried from 15 feet out. Bird's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, you know, when he's not beating you from the three or attacking the basket, Bird, very reliable from the mid-range.
In transition. Here's McGrady. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Pass to Armstrong. Drains the triple. Armstrong's got 13 now.
Excellent job surveying the floor that time by Gervin. Recognized when his guys were open and got it to him.
Cunningham passes to McGrady. And here's Jokic. Oh, and the jam by Jokic.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 6. The shot's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Brooklyn making a switch here. We've got 33 seconds left in the second. Pass to Rose. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
You know, Rose is a very reliable and consistent scorer. He's excellent at feeling out the defense and taking what they give him.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Rose. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Here's Cunningham. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Weber. And again, no good by Detroit.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And so it's Brooklyn in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Brooklyn leading by 13. And it's Sampson in at the center position. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Cunningham. Billy Cunningham. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Cunningham. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Sampson. Embiid covers. Great open look there. Weber's got 5 now.
Nothing like watching Weber go right up with him. Like how he doesn't waste any time. No wasted motion, no wasted effort.
That one falls. And Brooklyn leads by 14.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And that one's good. Cunningham. 12 points for him.
Cunningham has the aggressive pedal to the metal. I mean, this guy really plays to his strengths on offense.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Your dance team.
Here's McGrady. Now here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by Sampson. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Rose has gone 1 of 5 on three-point tries. Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all three levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
All the way, the king!
Boy, there's nothing quite like LeBron on the fast break. That combination of size, strength, and speed makes him electric.
Rose outside. Knocked away.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
It's his first trip to the line.
For the away team, Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma. 2 shots.
That's good from Kuzma. Kuzma hits them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Rose outside. 6 on the shot clock. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Rose has got 8.
Jalen is more than capable getting it done inside. He is a true bucket getter.
They get it back. Pass to McGrady.
2 minutes.
Cunningham outside. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. 14 points for him.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Here's Gervin. He's watched by Cunningham. Gervin, no good. Brooklyn leading by 16. Here's Kuzma. Misses the layup. Armstrong passes to Weber. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter here. Gervin, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Kuzma, that's good.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Weber passes to Davis. Pass to Rose. Clock at 6. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's McGrady. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Here's Weber. 26 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And again, no good by Detroit.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Pass to Bird. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Bird's got 9 points.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And so it's Brooklyn continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Brooklyn, we've got LeBron James. Cunningham is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's Bird in at the 3 slot.
This is where Gervin looks to score whenever he can, the mid-range area.
Here's Cunningham, and as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Away team ball.
Here's Curry. Here's Jokic. Pass to James. Fizer pulls it in. Detroit trails by 20. Here's Gervin. Here's Fizer, covered by Jokic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Brooklyn.
Well, even halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range, though, all game long.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
And he drops the first. Good on both. And Brooklyn with possession here. 22 was their biggest lead. Curry passes to James. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Goes to the fadeaway.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
Pass to Gervin. They set the pick from behind the arc. Drops in the 3.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And so Curry will bring it up for Brooklyn. 17-point game. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Second personal foul.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Embiid's checked in.
For the away team, Curry. Stephen Curry. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
20 feet out. Gervin, no good. Brooklyn leading by 19. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Embiid. 4-3. Armstrong grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
Substitution on the court.
Cunningham looking it over. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
knocks down the first one.
At the line for the away team.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. Detroit trails by 18. Pass to Gervin. Here's Sampson. Rose with it. For three. Brooklyn pulls it in. McGrady's got 4 rebounds now. On the attack, Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
The defense can't slow Embiid on the drive. I mean, he's just got so much body mass and momentum. Hard to stop it.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
I love how well he communicates with his teammates. I mean, that's a really important piece that sometimes gets overlooked at this level. Part of it is allowing him to work really hard to ensure that they get, as a team, the most out of every possession.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. McGrady, good.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Armstrong, no good. Brooklyn leading by 20. Pass to Embiid. Now, here is James. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Basket counts.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Armstrong passes to Sampson. Here's Gervin. Here's Weber. To the middle. Rose with it. Clock at 4. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Cunningham. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Cunningham. Billy Cunningham. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. It's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:06 left in the final quarter. Here's Weber. Here's Gervin. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Well, you can just see it in Weber's approach. He's got excellent vision of the court, always looking for passing alleys when they're available.
Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by Sampson. And it's Cunningham missing. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Armstrong passes to Weber. Rose outside. Launches a 3. And no good.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
He gets it in there.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
And here's Detroit. Here's Armstrong. So we see Brooklyn get the win here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.